Welcome to Two Open Doors, the podcast that explores our power to open or close the doors of relationship with the important people in our lives. We hope you'll learn from and share your wisdom with our community. Thanks for joining us. In the course of my relationship and intimacy coaching practice, I have occasionally been asked to describe what I see as the key attributes in a healthy and satisfying relationship. While there are, of course, many important attributes, there's one that rises to the top of my list: attunement. In this post, we'll explore what attunement is and why it's so important in deeply connected relationships. When people think about the foundations of healthy relationships, it seems likely that things such as love, caring, respect, or compatibility are likely to be cited as important. I think that attunement is a bit of a sleeper in such a list. Its central importance isn't necessarily obvious. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary offers two definitions of the verb attune. First, to bring into harmony, and second, to make aware or responsive. Attunement, then, is the process of instilling harmony and/or increased awareness in a human interaction. I think that short definition captures the essence of what it is to be deeply connected with someone. At its root, I believe that attunement in relationship describes not any particular action, but rather a broad personal orientation. It entails a focusing outward through which a person seeks to see and know their partner deeply, to tune into their state of being, and then to respond to the resulting awareness with a response that increases their harmony and synergy with that partner. Let's consider this perspective in more detail. Self-absorption can be the nemesis of successful connection with another person. When one is focused too strongly on one's own needs, desires, and current state, we become less able to be in touch with our partner's needs, desires, and state. Recall our two open doors metaphor, in which a flow of relationship can only occur between two partners who have individually opened themselves, or their figurative door, to both give and receive from their partner. Excessive self-focus has the effect of keeping our own door shut to our partner. Since we're focused inward on ourselves, we become less aware of what our partner wants or needs. We also become less aware of what our partner may be offering to share with us. Basically, excessive self-focus isolates the two partners from one another. In contrast, when we focus outward on our partner, we become aware of their needs and desires, and our awareness presents us with the opportunities to offer our partner the gift of our loving support for their needs and desires. Assuming that our partner is receptive to our caring, our outward focus constitutes an opening of our door to them, allowing our connection energy to flow to our partner. That flow tangibly shows our partner that we care for them. A partner who feels seen and cared for is likely to want to reciprocate in kind, in turn opening their door to us and letting their own energy flow to us. The resulting two-way flow of connection embodies the beautiful resonance of positive interactions that characterizes a healthy and fulfilling relationship. That's a good description for the sort of harmony that's included in the definition of attunement. We've noted that attunement is a personal orientation rather than any particular action we take. Attunement is manifested through our actions, but the attunement is what motivates those actions rather than the actions themselves. To have an orientation of attunement to others, we have to first be aware of how our attention works so that we understand that we can shift our focus between ourselves and others. We can then consciously choose how to focus that attention. As children, we all have a natural tendency to choose the things that seem to benefit us most directly and immediately. Part of the process of becoming adults is to learn that we exist in relationship with others, and thus that we need to consider the effects of our choices on others. As we've discussed in prior posts, relationship entails communication, negotiation, and compromise with our partners so that both partners in a couple can have their needs and desires met. As we've previously noted, the partners in a relationship offer each other various kinds of gifts, such as acts of physical support, or emotional caring and connection, or sensual and sexual sharing. Communication, negotiation, compromise, and gift-giving all require us to focus outward on our partner. Keeping a relationship healthy requires more than our awareness of and focus on our partners. Knowing what our partner needs in the moment isn't enough to satisfy that partner and make them feel cared for. We need to generously act to fill those needs. In fact, if our partner knows that we're aware of what that partner is requesting, but we fail or refuse to act on those requests, they are likely to feel neglected and discounted. Such feelings can have a devastating effect on the health of a relationship. What this suggests is that we need to be responsive to what we see in our partner. As I have suggested repeatedly in prior posts, I believe that love is a verb. We can have warm and positive feelings toward a partner, but unless we reflect those feelings in the choices and actions that we take, the feelings remain sterile. Being attuned to a partner presents us with an opportunity to strengthen our connection with that partner by showing them that we care for them. Being attuned to another person isn't an all or nothing sort of thing. It exists on a spectrum. In some moments, one can be focused laser-like on the nuances of interaction with a partner, while at other times our focus can be more split between partner and self. By definition, focusing in one direction reduces awareness of things outside that focus. Because of that reality, it's probably a good thing that we can change our degree of attunement to a partner. We wouldn't want to become so focused on them that we lose touch with other important things going on around us. Similarly, we wouldn't want to become so distracted by our surroundings that we lose touch with our partner. There are times when we need to truly focus our attention on our partner. Certainly, that's the case when we're sharing or discussing something important with them, such as a significant experience or a joint plan. Being truly present with a partner during such times lets them know that we care about them, that they can rely on us, and that we are attuned to them. Attunement is especially important in the realm of our intimate connection with a partner. As we've discussed in prior posts, intimate interactions afford us opportunities to connect deeply with a partner on physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual planes. In such interactions, sensual and sexual touch can serve as a subtle and expressive language that we can share with a partner. Attunement is an essential ingredient in intimate interactions. While our American culture doesn't seem to recognize that very well, other cultures do. As an example, the tantric practices that originated in India many millennia ago place attunement in a center stage position. Tantra emphasizes the importance of a sacred space in which a couple can come together with complete focus on one another while excluding the distractions of everyday life. Tantric practices such as breathwork and eye gazing help the partners become fully present with and connected to one another. The physical connection between partners plays out in a very slow, deliberate, and sensitive manner so that each participant is keenly attuned to their partner. The result can be a transcendent sense of connection, in which joy and pleasure can flow freely and without distracting expectations. In my own experience, I revel in opportunities to attune to my relationship partners as deeply and fully as I am capable. Doing so has resulted in some of the most incandescent and memorable events that I have experienced. Those experiences have been so satisfying for me that they have motivated me to create Two Open Doors as a vehicle to facilitate similar experiences for others. Personal joy can become even sweeter when it is shared with others. To learn more about Two Open Doors and to engage with our community, I'd like to invite you to visit the Two Open Doors private Facebook group, the Two Open Doors meetup group, and the Two Open Doors website and blog at twoopendoors.com. I also invite you to contact me directly by writing to me at Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E, at twoopendoors.com. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll use your inputs to guide my work on future blog posts and podcast episodes. Thanks for visiting Two Open Doors.